Hi, I'm Laura, and welcome to Heart Driven Tarot for this week's outlook for June 24th through the 30th, the last week of June. And one key thing to focus on is, especially in the United States and even in Canada, I usually think of Canada as being much cooler and whatever, it's hot. Although here in South Carolina and Charleston area, we haven't had as much heat, even though it is heating up this afternoon as some parts of the country. And yes, do have to recognize that climate change is a thing. It really is, and we do need to be mindful and focus on what we can all do to preserve Mother Earth. The theme song for today, because of the heat, this outlook, is this funny song I heard years ago. I have it on one of my playlists. I think it's called Hot, Hot, Hot by the odd name. It's like Poindexter or Buster Poindexter or something, or it reminds me of the Barbie game years ago when I was growing up. Something like that. There's a Poindexter in there, but that is the theme song for this reading this week, because it is hot in a lot of, at least in this northern hemisphere, it's hot right now. I will lower the camera and let's see what we've got for these three cards. Hope you are all doing well. Oops, I forgot to mention this crystal because I'm learning crystals. It's the blue kyanite. I think that's how it's like, Ryan kyanite. Beautiful crystal. And this one, the key thing is discovering yourself. It's about exploration. And it says early travelers sometimes use blue kyanite as a compass when exploring unknown territories. Is there a need to explore your own inner landscape? Go within and discover your unique talents. Bring these out into the world. Embrace the part of yourself that is unique. Show the world your genius. So think about that vis-a-vis this week's outlook. Show the world your genius. We all need to do that. We all need to operate from our zone of genius. And I forget the name of that book. It's called I think it's Leap of Genius or something. I will add that to show notes. The Ten of Swords reversed, Queen of Cups reversed, and the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so this week, first card is Ten of Swords reversed. I know the Ten of Swords is often a dire looking card, especially when it's upright. It appears to be quite a calamitous situation where this individual is impaled by these 10 swords. Often in the traditional Rider-Waite, we see the swords in the back and can convey a backstabbing type of situation. In this particular Barbara Moore Classic Tarot, we see the swords in the front. So it's like as if this person saw it coming and couldn't do much. But I selected a reversed. So it's suggesting to me, and swords relate to communications, of course, communications, messages, etc., that this week, even though you may have felt previously in the days prior that, oh, you've had some difficulties in situations, especially vis-a-vis communications. I don't know what my issue is. I always have tech issues. It's unbelievable in practically in every facet of my life, whether it's ordering a new phone service or setting something up with my laptop or computer or desktop, or my desk regular computer. I have tech issues, but this is suggesting to me that whatever the calamitous situation might have been, difficulties, it's on its way out. And perhaps it was more of an inner situation, more in your thoughts, but it's on its way out, is what I see coming up for this week. Because in the Ten of Swords card, we always see the sunrise / sunset in the background. So it suggests that yes, there have been difficulties, but the sun always rises. Isn't that the book by the sun also? Sun Always Rises by Hemingway, is that it? So I feel that this is suggesting that whatever difficulties you may have been through recently, especially in communication situations, it's on its way out. They are on the way out. Now, the next card is the Queen of Cups reversed. Now, when upright, especially in this particular image, put it a little closer. Oh, there you can see it better. The Queen of Cups, when it's upright in this rendition, appears very authoritative. She's almost looking sassy. She's just sitting there so confident. And she has her huge chalice, so suggesting she comes from, though, a lot of heart. She's got a lot of feelings. And we have these mermaids, and we've got this calm sea behind her. But given it's reversed, it's suggesting to me that you may be encountering some situations where it might be difficult, or you may feel that it's difficult to express your feelings and to assert yourself from your feeling space. But it's, in my intuitive interpretation, it's advised, however, that you do so. That you need to start presenting. Maybe you have a lot of things inside of you you've been holding back. It's time to express them in the outer world. Don't keep them to yourself anymore. Communicate them. Come from your heart. Express it outwardly. That's what's coming to me from that Queen of Cups reversed. And then finally, we have the Wheel of Fortune card number 10 in the Major Arcana. And the Wheel of Fortune, for me, is always the card of the cycles of life, the ups and downs, the vacillations, things rising and falling. And so it's, what's coming to my mind is that this week may be a time where you feel like things are moving and shifting, and they may be out of your control. It's almost like the Fate card. Well, this is just part of life. Things go up and they go down. And so and given the Major Arcana do have extra weight in a reading, it's saying that this may well be a strong dynamic this week. And considering that, and in fact, I would say what's coming to me intuitively is that it's a shift for the better, because been through this Ten of Swords situation, often difficult, often just something that you feel like you're wrestling with. You've been, oh, it's so difficult. I'm stabbed. These stabbing, painful. It can be painful, difficult. And the Queen of Cups, feeling like you haven't voiced, you've just been squashing down your feelings. But I feel that this Wheel of Fortune is saying things are going to turn. The tide is going to turn. Just finishing up the full moon has come through recently. Things are going to shift. And I feel intuitively in a positive way. That's what's coming to me in this reading. I hope this reading has been helpful for you. If you've not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. And until next time, remember, illumine your mind, inspire your life with heart-driven